So I saw a video of you talking about fake natties.
Yeah.
And then you talked about it over here. In the bodybuilding community, there are a lot of people. Yeah, it's a big deal. A lot of people who are not natural, they claim to be natural, and then kids who follow them would think they can attain that body without supplements, but then they're being lied to, right? But and then I feel like now with the virtual world, with like YouTube videos, like with the online thing going on, there's actually another layer on top of that, because people start to Photoshop their images too. So it's like, it's not just about lying about your physical body anymore. Like, it's about lying about the image of your physical body.
It's
That's
another
the next level. Yeah,
level.
That's crazy.
It bothers me when people say, "Oh man, they're lying to the youth," or like, for instance, people say me, like, you know, I get accused of being on shit and I'm just like, yo, it really doesn't I think it doesn't matter, right? It doesn't matter because people who like do my shit, they get results. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like,
different people are different
exactly.
bodies.
You're not gonna, just because some guy's a weightlifter, whether he's natty or not, doesn't mean he can teach you. Right? It's all about, because there's a difference between a weightlifter and a teacher. Does that make sense?
Yo,
like,
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Like, I can't teach anybody to play guitar. But I can fucking rip that shit. You know, like, or at least I could at one point. But I couldn't teach you how to do it, like, because teaching is a different skill set.
So I know exactly what you're talking about.
So like, it's like for me, like, it doesn't matter, because like, yo, the motherfucker is not gonna look like me no matter what.
If you have that mindset,
even if he like I'm close to my, I think I'm getting close to like my genetic limit, like, unless I get on some shit, I don't really think I'm gonna get much bigger than this, and that's cool. But the kid is not gonna look like me, no matter what. Like, even if he took roids, it would take him years. But I'm confident in my ability to help him, like, get in good shape or in better shape within the next few months. But to look like me, like, that's years away. Drugs or not, that's years away from him. Like, something he just started, right? How long do you think it take to get you to genetic potential?
I don't know. I don't think I've reached it. Almost there. I think.
So it's like and how long you been working out?
Like 10 years.
Like 10 years. Like, I've been working out 17 years, right? And so like, even like, the kid's not gonna look like you. Like, it's gonna in months. Like, me and you were working out before YouTube existed. So like, of course you're not gonna fucking watch my YouTube video and look like me, even if you're on fucking drugs, right? But I think if people follow my shit, my advice, I know I can make them, they'll get better, and I got evidence to support that. What's bothering me more than the fake natty shit or the Photoshop shit,
the virtual shit,
is these kids who want to get into it, the like fitness, like online fitness or whatever, but they're not teachers, right? Like, I was a teacher, like, teaching people how to get in shape before like, before Facebook existed. You know what I'm saying? Like 15 years.
You're lifting before that.
Not lifting though, not lifting. Teaching. You know, like, helping people lose weight. Helping people build, like, so like, they say it takes 10 years to become an expert.
10,000 hours,
I had 10,000 hours before YouTube was invented. You know what I'm saying? Like, so people are worried about, oh, they're giving the fake natties or the Photoshop giving the people false hope. No. Motherfuckers who aren't teachers, natty or not, they're giving you, like, just because some shit worked for him, it doesn't mean it's gonna work. Like, the advice I give is stuff I've seen work for thousands of people, like a large sample size of the population. It's not just, it just really bothers me. Like, they're not teachers. Like, some kids were with us today, hanging out with us, and they said, yeah, man, I want to get into this. I'm like, oh, how long you been training? I didn't ask them how long they've been. They're like, I've been working out. No. Not training, working out. How long have you been teaching? Right? How long have you been teaching? Like, Elliot had strength camp, and he was teaching people before he was on YouTube. Like, I've trained professional athletes before I started my YouTube. Like, I got, like, doing this shit at a high level. Like really helping people accomplish their goals. So when I see guys who are just weightlifters, or like just guys who work out and they want to start selling shit or like doing shit, that's what bothers me. I don't give a fuck if they're natty, not, or Photoshop. It's like, you're not a motherfucking teacher, nigga.
Base,
you don't have the foundation. You don't have the fucking foundation. You're not qualified to teach this shit. And that really bothers me. Like, I get mad about it, you know? Nah, man, it ain't about your fucking ass.
It's not about your abs, it's about who you help.
Don't try to see who's Photoshopping. Don't try to see who's natty. See the results they get for other people.
Yeah.
Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like they see the results they get for other people. Like that's what's gonna tell you. Because just because they're good or bad doesn't mean they can help you.
Yeah.
Who can you help? Can you take a motherfucker and make him look different? 60 to 90 days.
So
from
like
now. That's it.
your results is actually on other people.
Yeah.
So
like,
I think that's pretty.
That's why I even changed my Instagram. If you look at it, it's like every other picture is a transformation that someone sent me. Not how fucking hot I am or how cool I am. Let's make it about the other people.
But
like, are you helping
that's
or not?
That's your mind, though, right there. Other people's body, like, is the manifestation of your mentality.
Exactly. Yeah.
So you're actually posting like your psyche.
Yeah. Like,
you know
to me, I'd rather like it may not get as many likes or some other dumb shit, but that's more impressive to me than a Lamborghini or a motherfucking fucking being ripped.
Because you're changing a person's life. You're actually molding their mind, their bodies. You're changing the whole universe.
Your whole mind changes. It's not just your fucking body.
Every person has a universe inside their minds. So every person is a universe, right? So when you have an effect on a person's physique or whatever, you change their life around. You're fucking changing a universe. You're sort of creating another universe.
Yeah. Shit! It's like a little clay, like little clay, little molds.
Yeah. Sort of ties back to my original point about the screens. For you already have that base. You already have the physical manifestation of what you preach before the screen. So this is you and your body. You already built up a base, and then YouTube came out, Instagram came out, and then you put that body into the screen.
Right.
And then people see that screen. But then for a lot of other people, they started with the screen.
Right.
So they started with the screen before they have the base. So
that's what they're doing.
They have to compensate for all the 10 years of work before the screen to fit into that screen. So they start taking steroids. They start manipulating their images on Photoshop.
Yeah. They're taking shortcuts because they don't have the foundation.
So
that's why they do it.
Yeah, they start with the screen and they try to go backwards, and that kind of fuck you up. Back to the point you were talking about being a teacher and how like some people don't have the potential to be a teacher. I feel like the opposite is also true in a way. Like some people don't look like they lift, but they know a lot about how to teach people.
Exactly. I used to shit on that, but now I've changed. I used to shit on that, but now
yeah, me too. I actually I used to go to art school, but the best teachers are not the best artists.
It's a different skill set.
It's a different skill set.
It's a different skill set.
Just like a lot of rappers, they're really good. They're really creative, really good at freestyle. Like a lot of basketball players, they have like 45-inch vertical. They're really talented, you know, but they can't coach. And the coaches aren't the best players. It's like different people have different roles.
It's a different
so you
skill
can't
set,
really
man.
judge. Like sort of, you can't judge a book by its cover in a sense.
It's like
sometimes it's the opposite.
I used to say like, oh man, out of shape trainer is like a homeless success coach, right? But now I feel like
sometimes the people that don't look that good, they actually are.
Because they're not fucking so focused on themselves and the best selfies.
Exactly.
They're focused on the other people. So sometimes it can be, or like Phil Jackson can't dunk now.
If you spend all your time thinking about how you're gonna mold other people's body, how you're gonna train your basketball team, you're not gonna have time for you to think about how you're gonna perform. Phil Jackson didn't care about if you can dunk or not. You know,
Phil Jackson was never as good.
He
was never as good as Michael or Kobe or Shaq or Scottie Pippen. But they couldn't win a championship until he coached them. He was good. I mean, you got to know the fundamentals. Like he was a player. He played on the Knicks and and won a championship with the Knicks. But he wasn't like the star. He wasn't like motherfuckers didn't have Phil Jackson posters up in their rooms, But those players with the stars, they needed him to coach them. They being a coach, like it's a different skill set, man. It's a different skill set. You got to know.
But
that's what I'm saying.
You look the part and you can coach. So
I try. It's important to me to look the part, just because, it's a part of my life, man. It's like I don't even have to think about it. I don't even have to think about where. Like I work out the way I brush my teeth. It's just most of the time. No, I'm just no. I work out. It's just I don't even think about working out, and it's so second nature to me. But that came from doing it. So once I got to the point where I could do it without thinking, unconscious competence, then I can focus that. Now I don't need willpower to be in shape, and I can use that willpower to help other people get in shape. So you know what I'm saying? So, but if you're just a kid, I say kid, but a young guy, right? Like a young guy or a young girl, it's going to be hard for you to be a teacher and try to get in shape. right? So maybe that's what's happening. Like they're getting in shape, but they live in this world, in these virtual worlds.
Virtual world.
So it's they're compensating with either the drugs or the Photoshop.
They're just trying to create an image.
They're trying to create an image, man.
They're trying to create an image.
If there's if you don't have the foundation of a teacher, man, like a legit teacher, then I don't know.
I feel like the whole world is transcending into like the mental and the virtual realm. You know what I'm saying? It's like we're leaving our bodies behind.
Yeah.
And then that's really interesting with the bodybuilding community, the online bodybuilding community, because it's still about the body, but all the bodies are manifested into like something that's virtual, something you can tweak with Photoshop.
That shit is crazy, man. How do you even get caught doing that shit? The Shredz guy.
There's a company that sort of got busted because people found out they were just photoshopping shit.
Yeah. Some people are posting like fake transformations too. Yeah. Like some people got caught posting like that was
But what if what if Brian is inspired by the people from by Jeff's side, and then he sees that image, and then he works out really hard, and he transforms himself to become that image, even though that image is fake. It still affected him in a positive way.
Oh yeah, I have a poster of Arnold Schwarzenegger in my house. Pause. And I will never look like him, unless I take that next step. You know what I'm saying? And like
it's irrelevant whether this person is on steroids, if it photoshops, it's still just an image, dude.
Yeah.
Even it's fake, real, if this is the matrix. At this moment that I'm living right now, moment by moment, this image is true to me. And if I can apply that relative truth into my being and into like everything that I do, and if I'm seeing result, if I'm growing, evolving, if my subjective world is going to a place where I want to take it, that's all it matters. You know what I'm saying?
Really.
Yeah, that's all it matters.
But I have been fucked up with the Photoshop with like chicks on Instagram, and you see them in real life. Like,
that happens to me all the time. Like this one time, I think 7 or 8 years ago.
She got me, man. She got me, man. She did a fucking. She Devin Physiqued me.
Yeah,
that's what we're gonna call it, man.
Meeting up with this chick a long time ago. I see, the angles that they do, right?
Yeah, the angles, man. The angles.
Even I Skyped with this girl, and then I thought she was like skinny and pretty, and then when I saw her in real life, suddenly she gained like 20 pounds.
Oh shit!
Like overnight.
I didn't notice it, but it's a girl. I thought she was cute, but I know. Then I met her. She's fucking huge, right? Yeah. Like obese, right? But I didn't know because. I mean, my dumb ass. It was only never the full body pics. It's just like from here, oh, these big old titties, nigga. And then I think, that's why, because it's motherfucking. I still smashed, but I'm just saying, it wasn't what I was expecting. You feel me?
But if you
there was some real natty titties though.
But you know what you need to do if that happens? You just need to film you having sex with her from that angle.
From that angle.
So that you throw back the image back into the universe, and you show other people that image.
Yeah.
So it's like a reverse mindfuck.
Or
you let that image stay in the virtual. So it's okay. Oh, she's a little 20 pounds heavier, but let's fuck her from this angle.
Yeah.
Let's film that shit.
Or maybe just if I only see her from the angle, I'm no, stay here. Yeah. Don't look me in the eyes.
Yeah, it's all.
I think we've made some progress here. I think we've helped some people here.
Yo, what up? It's your man, Big Brandon Carter. If you're like me, you start every day with coffee. And I used to drink that regular basic bitch coffee, but now I drink Fighter Fuel. Fighter Fuel is the strongest coffee on the market. Fighter Fuel naturally has more caffeine than traditional coffee, but we did some extra. We put some ginseng in it. So it's coffee and ginseng. You never had nothing like this. Put some respect on your mornings by starting your days off with Fighter Fuel coffee and not that basic bitch coffee you've been drinking your whole life. Fighter Fuel's for badasses like you, so you need a badass coffee like Fighter Fuel. And if you're intermittent fasting, you know how effective coffee is for naturally reducing appetite. Fighter Fuel takes that to a whole nother level, cause it's way stronger than any basic bitch coffee, and we got some ginseng in there. This is the real fuel for your mornings. Try Fighter Fuel coffee today.